Dr. Ralph here. Welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center on this wonderful Wednesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Just chock full of fruit. What can I say? Now, just rained all night. It's going to rain all day. It's going to be a long time, a couple days at least until I can get down and throw some balls again before the field dries out. So I didn't get on the bike. I just did 350 swings. I'm sorry, I just did 360. Guys, you saw the thumbnail. Luka Doncic couldn't do that if there was a gun to his head. This is the most pathetic professional athlete I think I've ever seen. Supremely gifted and talented. I mean, an absolute savant on the basketball court. But at least 75 pounds overweight. At least. Now, he's a big guy. He's 6'8", something like that. But morbidly obese. Now, I did a video several months ago, about Zion Williamson, another NBA player, same thing. I tell you what, he did pretty well this year. He played a lot of games. For the most part, he remained unhurt. Luka's just pathetic. And guys, he's 25 years old and makes $40 million. I don't think he even knows where the weight room is. He certainly doesn't work out. If he does, he needs the trainer should be fired because he's in muscle tone and all this sort of stuff. Listen, guys, I am old enough to be his grandfather, and I'm leaner than he's ever been in his life, probably. I mean, he's probably skinny as a kid. In his professional life that we've seen, I'm leaner than he's ever been. I could wipe him out at any fitness, running, jumping. He can't jump off a curb. And I told you, I'm old enough to be his freaking grandfather. And I'd wipe him out in anything. I guarantee you he couldn't keep up with me with the kettlebells. He may have more brute strength than me. I don't lift for strength. I don't. I lift for, well, a little strength, flexibility, and endurance. It's a different thing altogether. But could wipe him out on a bike, stationary or otherwise. Guys, and I could wipe him out and then still keep going. Just run all on fruit. It's absolutely pitiful. Now, all these, and I'm going to do one on the NBA soon. The NBA is just, the whole league is in pitiful shape. Nobody of any consequence plays 82 games. Nobody. Some of them do. They can't physically hold up. This guy played, Luka, I think I played 71 games this year, in about the low 70 of 82 games. So he took at least 10 games off. Okay? They're playing 2 freaking games a week, 2.3 games a week. And he can't do that? 35 minutes a game, he can't do that? This 35 minutes is spread over 2 hours. You've got a halftime, you've got quarter breaks, you've got timeouts, you've got TV timeouts. They're not playing 35 straight minutes. I do 35 straight minutes of kettlebell all the time. I do 4 hours of bike riding all the time. He couldn't do any of that. Any of that. And it's all his fault. The point is, he's hurt again. Every single time at this year, he's just hurt. He limps around. He's fat as can be. He can't run. He can't run. He can't jump. He's pathetic. Bad knee, bad ankle. All because he was overweight. Guaranteed, if he was 75 pounds lighter, there would be no problem with his legs or ankle. Guys, I could fix it. First of all, if I had him today, he'd be better off tomorrow. That's how these techniques work. Okay? Now, he wouldn't be full. But if I had him for a month, he'd be a different person. By this time next year, you wouldn't recognize him. And you want to know the problem is? Nobody will say boo to him. Mark Cuban, the owner, Jason Kidd, the coach, they're all scared to death of him because heaven forbid they don't like him. He'll get, but they got to take him off. Dude, you're killing us. You are absolutely killing us because You're too freaking lazy at $40 million to get your jaw wires shut. Guys, it is not about, as you know, anybody's following this, it's not about calorie restriction. He could eat 5,000 calories a day, every single day, and be completely stuffed. And again, by this time next year, I'd put him on 20 minutes to 30 minutes of kettlebell, and then he goes to practice. That's all. That's all. And he would be better. He'd be the MVP for the next 10 years if he did that. Because the NBA, they're all too stupid on high protein diets, high fat diets. They all have their own personal chefs. They don't know what they're doing. They're completely ignorant, coddled, deplorable. But this guy is holding up the Dallas Mavericks for $40 million. And watch him. He can barely walk. It's a joke. All of it is his own doing. His own doing. Didn't have to be this way. I told you. In a month, he'd be better than he's ever played in his life. In 1 month, 2 weeks, he's in such crappy shape, I can get him in better than shape than he is now in a week. A month, he'd be in the best shape of his life. If he stuck with this easy program that all you guys can do it, I'd get him on kettlebell, I'd get him on PNF, and I'd get him on the sugar rules. Just like I'm imploring all you guys to do. PNF, the same thing that I would give Luka. 3 books for $25 today. You can be in better shape than Luka. You probably already are in better shape than Luka. I am. And I'm old enough to be his grandfather. Love you all. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables. Do your kettlebell. And the world is yours, Chico. And everything in it. Love you all.